We're talking about natural things that you can use in your garden as fertilizer, and some of them are even pest control. Things you've already got in your pantry. You don't even have to go and buy anything. But before we get started, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Take a second and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that notification bell so you won't miss anything. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming yet again and hanging out with me in my garden. Channel members, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. First up on the list is rice. Rice water. You can just take your rice and soak it. Let it get good and saturated. Shake up your jar, let it sit for a while, and then you can water your garden. Rice is rich in protein, fiber, calcium, amino acids, phosphorus, iron, zinc, potassium. Make sure when you make your rice water, you let it sit at least 20 minutes. The same thing for pasta water, as long as it's unsalted. Pasta water contains calcium, zinc, iron, phosphorus, and potassium. It also has a carbohydrate in it that encourages growth. Just make sure it is unsalted pasta water. One of my favorites also is coffee grounds. I use them mostly in my blueberry plants. They not only can be used as a fertilizer, but they will also repel ants, slugs, and snails. It can also help to balance the pH level of your compost. As a fertilizer, it has nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, boron, copper, zinc, and iron. Green tea. It is great for your acidic plants. You can just simply open up a tea bag and sprinkle it all around. Or you can make tea and use the tea as fertilizer in your garden. Molasses, especially unsulfurated blackstrap molasses. Excellent. It's been used for many years in the garden. It can promote growth and deter soft-bodied pests. You want to make sure you dilute it using 2 tablespoons to 1 gallon of water. When you peel potatoes, keep your potato skins. If you're using potatoes but you don't want to have the skin, a lot of times we eat the skin because it has nutrients. But there are maybe some dishes that you might add potatoes to that you don't use the skins. Save them for your garden. You want to soak your potato skins for 3 to 7 days and then strain it off. Then you can go ahead and use that water in your garden on your plants. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's an old rotten banana peel. Yes, a lot of us know about banana peels using the banana water in your garden. It is excellent. It contains calcium, phosphorus, and potassium. You want to soak your banana peels for maybe about a week and then strain it off. Once you strain it off, then you still need to dilute it again, maybe like a 1-to-5 ratio. So 1 part banana water and 1 part water, because otherwise it can be a little bit too strong for your plants. Milk can provide a lot of growth, and as we all know, it has a lot of calcium, but you need to dilute it 50-50 ratio, half and half water, half milk. Pour it on your plants. And one of my favorite, eggshells. Now I have a loamy which breaks down my kitchen scraps, and I usually put my eggshells in there, but typically at the beginning of the season when I'm just getting going, I will take these and I will make sure they're washed and dried, and sometimes I will dehydrate them and make them into a powder and then sprinkle them around. Excellent for peppers and tomatoes. You can also just use them like this and crush them up and sprinkle them around in your garden, around your peppers and tomatoes and things of that nature. So Along with coffee grounds, eggshells are two of my favorite. But all of these things you probably have in your pantry. So if you find yourself without a fertilizer or you don't want to run out and get some, when you run out, go to your pantry and see what you have in there. I'm Pam, this is Zone 8A, and anywhere you can sit a pot, you can grow a plant.